love the kids. It's about having a heart for what you do and, being passionate about what you do and living in your purpose. And I know that he was on top of the world, knowing that he had his own program, he was doing what he loved, and he was happy to be back connected.
That's former Razorback Broderick Green, remembering his former teammate and friend Ryan Mallett, the legendary Hog quarterback, had a second season of coaching the Whitehall Bulldogs ahead of him when he drowned yesterday while on vacation in Florida.
We also just learned from the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office that despite some reports, the beach Mallett was at was not under a red flag or double red flag warning, but a yellow.
THV 11's Ian Russell spent the day in Whitehall speaking to those who knew Mallett personally and shares why they'll always remember him for how he was off the field.
On the Whitehall football field Wednesday afternoon was a man wearing a hoodie in the sweltering heat. It seems odd until you see what's on the front. A Patriots hoodie, a reminder of the man who walked these sidelines, Ryan Mallett.
Well, it was exciting to watch Coach Mallett work with kids.
Gary Williams is the superintendent of the Whitehall School District. The past 24 hours haven't been easy for him.
Sad event, sad for his family, and we're grieving with his family.
Mallett died in Florida Tuesday afternoon, drowning off the coast. He was gearing up for his second year leading the Bulldogs, but Williams says his coaching wasn't what caught his attention.
His generosity for kids and his fellow coaches was something that just struck me as pretty impressive, and I respected a lot from Coach Mallett.
Respect was something many had for Mallett, not just in the district, but across the state and country. A legendary Razorback.
A single setback, but it's Mallett with a quick throw to the corner to Adams. Touchdown.
He led the Hogs for the 2009 and 2010 seasons before hearing his name called by the New England Patriots in the third round of the 2011 NFL Draft. Mallett also spent time with the Houston Texans and Baltimore Ravens over his 7-year career. In 2022, the Bulldogs hired him as head coach. Tributes have poured in from former Razorback teammates to legendary NFL players like J.J. Watt and Tom Brady. Williams says those are impressive friends, but he's not surprised. He says Mallett's character shone every day.
When you get into the public education system, the kind of people you put around kids matter. And we had an outstanding person around our kids.
Mallett's legacy is known in football, whether it was in Fayetteville, the NFL, or here in Whitehall. But Williams says there's one thing he'll remember Mallett for, the man he was off the field.
With all of his fame, he was a humble, caring, giving coach that made a difference in the lives of the people he was around.
In Whitehall, Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Ian, thank you. Whitehall officials said today they are going to reach out to trauma experts to learn how to best support students and staff as they cope with this loss.